Find a comfortable place to sit, feet flat, and begin rocking your body weight forward and back. Use the tops of your shins and the tops of your feet to help push you forward. Then go ahead and try tucking those toes underneath to work on your toe extension. Keep rocking forward and back. Take your time. If you're having trouble getting full flexion at that knees, then stay a little bit higher. Try transitioning between toes curled and toes flat. Keep going. Go ahead and rest here. Now let's explore reaching. You can do whatever feels really good here. You can follow along with me. Think about adding some rotation in the torso, thinking about reaching to different planes, different lengths. You can do whatever you want. Just make sure you are breathing. Do what feels good. This is really nice for elongating those muscles along our side and our back. Here I'm just exploring the ground in front of me, but again, you can stay wherever feels the most comfortable. Nice. Now come into a quadruplex position, hands and knees, tuck those toes underneath. And now we're going to start working some lateral flexion of the spine by dropping that jaw towards our clavicle and looking around our arms. Start looking up and down. Remember to tuck that jaw in as we're looking down, and even as we're looking up, pull that head back so you feel that cervical spine elongate. Gently moving into what I love to call spinal jump ropes. Taking that spine all the way around, letting your shoulder blades move, your pelvis move. Do what feels good here. Go as deep or as shallow as you need to. Allow the head to be a part of the movement, and you'll notice that as you start to allow your head to move more, your pelvis will also move more. Find that neutral spot, and let's give our wrist some love. Clasping those fingers together, and just explore the different ways to move that. We're doing some hand rolls here. Don't forget to go the other way. Now tucking those tops of the hands down by our side, and I am gently just rocking back and forth. Now having the fingertips face my knees, I'm just lifting up the heel of my hands. Apply as much pressure as you need, and go ahead and shake that out. Do this anytime that you're starting to feel some tension or some pain in those wrists. And now we're going to set ourselves up to begin our progressions into handling better our foot hand crawls. So this is a great starting position to be in. Go ahead and try this. This is our level 1. Just reaching those arms out. Now here you can start to progress. We're starting to lift those knees and hands. Don't forget to do this on the other side. Just some simple tap outs. That's your level 1. To progress in further, we're starting to lift the knee up towards our armpit and that elbow towards that hip. You can do that as many times or as many rounds as you need to, or stay at whatever level feels really good for you. If you're ready to progress to a level 3, go ahead and start extending those arms and legs out. We're working on contra body movement, meaning opposite arm and opposite leg, and just think, extend. So here, we're just going to get some shoulder mobility. I'm dropping that shoulder down and in towards my midline. It should feel really good through the fronts of those shoulders. Shoulder mobility is going to be really helpful along with shoulder stability. Again, I'm just introducing these movements. You can explore as long or as little as you feel you need to. This is all to help you be better prepared for any one of our movement classes. Well, you'll see these movements pretty commonly. Now go ahead and find that neutral position. And now we're going to start building. All I'm doing here is lifting up my leg and my arm straight up towards the ceiling. And I'm really trying not to have too much shift in my weight. I'm doing opposite arm, opposite leg. We're getting some scapular movement in. We're also starting to build some really nice strength in those hips. Again, you can do this for as little or as long as you need to. Wrist break. Shake it out. Open up those shoulders a little bit. And now we're just going to start exploring the floor with some hand to knee crawls. I'm doing opposite leg and opposite arm, meaning that my weight is being held in one of my legs, in this case, like a right leg, and then the opposite in my left arm. Don't be afraid to widen your arm stance or your leg stance, crossing those arms and legs as you are exploring the ground. Have some fun. Just giving you some ideas here. Be playful. Keeping that belly button nice and pulled in is going to help create more balance. It's going to create more stability of that spine in your pelvis. We're also building some really nice shoulder movement here and stability. I'm starting to play here with just adding some sitting. And when you feel like you're done, go ahead and just get some forward folds with some really nice reaches. Gonna open up those shoulders. It's a great little cool down, especially after that little work. Do this multiple times per week and then join us in class.